Hi, my name is Sam Johnson and I am a voice teacher. Go to my website, vocalease.net, if you'd like to learn more about me, read blog posts, or sign up for a voice lesson. Today I'm going to be reacting to K-pop idols worst versus best, live vocals, compilation, same song comparison. It'll be fun. I used to live overseas. I taught in Hong Kong for 18 months, and so I'm kind of familiar with some of the music from over there, but I don't know specific singers very well. So here we go. Okay, so this is the worst. Yeah, she's kind of flat all the way through. And there's a lot of post-processing even though this is live. Much better. Yeah, that's an E. So that's above most women's, well, that's above all women's passaggio. That's a really high note, actually. It's very difficult to just pull that up. So usually you hear people make a choice to flip into a head voice falsetto type thing or use more of a mix, which is what she did in this clip. So in the first time that she sang it, the bad one, you could hear it was really in her throat. It was not a very forward present sound, and a lot of times when that happens it's usually because of tongue tension. So maybe she was just feeling a little tense and it fell back, but she did not get up there. On the second one, on this best version, she absolutely made some sort of adjustment that let her go into more of a mix up on that note, where before she was just trying to pull chest voice up and it did not work. You make me so crazy, I'm sorry, you make me so crazy, Yikes, that's a huge difference. Here, I want to listen to that again. Yeah, he just tried to pull so much weight up there. It's impossible to sing that note. That was an F. And I can only get there if I thin it out like crazy. If you try, it's just gonna be awful. So listen the second time, he is gonna be a lot better with that. It's already starting thinner. Yeah, just whiny is crazy. It's awesome. Just more forward in this clip. Just singing more forward. It's out of her throat. It was just a little unstable before. Yeah, she flips halfway through that because it's just not sustainable. It's pulling up so much weight, and that's happening because she's choosing a very wide vowel through it, but it just pulls so much weight up that the vocal cords can't stand that kind of compression for very long, and so she flips into a really breathy place. The muscles are like, oh no, it's too much for me to handle, and they just let go, and so it's tons of air going through instead of resisting by those muscles. That's not bad. That was not bad. That was really good. That sounds like compressors. I don't think he's doing much different, honestly. I don't know. Come tell me if that was wrong, but it sounds like it might. It's just compressors. It's post-production. That's not anything that he's doing different with his voice. That's sad. She was going up and it just started getting so unstable. She sounds more relaxed in this one. And she doesn't try to pull up any sort of connection. She just chooses to completely flip into a head voice dominant configuration. But she's not pulling up any chord closure. And so because before her chord closure as she was going up, because of her vowel choices, was just not ideal. It was like uneven and coming together a lot and then falling apart. With this one, she just comes up and it's like, okay, I'm gonna let it go, and then it flips into head voice. So it's a choice to get out of that hard thing, because I think she could do it either way, and maybe neither of those are the most ideal, but it sounded easy. That's all you can ask for. He's just doing a joke. He's telling jokes. This guy is a joker. Yeah, he was still just pulling chest voice up like crazy. He's a good joker. He knew that was gonna happen, and he didn't want to do the note on the one that was worst. With this one, he still pulls up chest like crazy. Oh! 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 He's just pulling up chest. It's just not an easy note for him. He just sounds tired. That's still yelling it up. He's completely pulling chest voice up. He's not letting any sort of head voice mix into it. Once you get above a certain point, it just is not sustainable. And that's why you see some of these guys pull off right after they start the note, because they can feel that it's completely unstable. It's just not going to hold through the phrase. That's not ideal for either of them. It's just on this best one, it was a better day. He wasn't as tired and it decided to hold, but it still is a very compressed sound. All of these people are just trying to do unsustainable sounds. Like, the way that they're trying to produce all of these things is not going to work, and that's why they're going to be so inconsistent across recordings from studio to live. It's going to be very inconsistent because the way that they're using their voice is not sustainable. Not for a full night. It might be once every 10 years or something, but it's just not sustainable. They need to start thinning out their vocal folds rather than pulling up so much weight, and then adjust vowels to match it. But right now, they're just pulling up all of this weight. Their vocal folds are thick and tight when they're singing lower notes, and then as they go higher, they are holding on to that rather than letting it thin out into something that will actually work for it. It's not gonna work. That's not bad. That started out inconsistent, but that was not bad. Her vowel's the exact same for both of them. No, she sang both of those perfectly. The first one, she wasn't listening as well. These guys are so funny. They're such good performers that it doesn't matter what they sound like. He went significantly thinner on that one with his voice on the top. The first one, he was pulling up a little weight. That one, he was willing to thin out a little as he went up, and so it was more successful. But you could see he's so nervous. Like, none of these guys trust the technique that they use for their high notes. Just tight. Just needs to drop his jaw a little bit. That's not big enough. You got it. Yeah, he just dropped his jaw a little bit. Nothing else changed. That was just jaw tension. Just let go of all connection. And that one she didn't let go of connection. That was great. Both of those are the same. That was fine. Yeah, that is straight up pulling up chest voice and then being scared of it. That's mental. Already more forward, it's a nastier sound, more clear. She's mixing rather than pulling chest. And so when she goes up for that high note, she's doing it with some vocal cord closure rather than being in a completely falsetto place. She knows how to sing, it's just she gets in her head. Please comment below what you thought about this video and tell me if I was completely right or completely wrong about some of these singers. Again, it's my first time listening to them and I'm just trying to explain why they might sound different in each of them and what some good choices that they made were and some of their less good choices. Thanks for watching.